Hello students. In the previous class we have discussed about diagonalization of a square matrix and also to find the power of a square matrix. Now in this video lecture we shall continue problems on diagonalization of a square matrix. Question number 2. Diagonalize the matrix A and hence find A power 4. The given matrix A is first row 1 6 1, second row 1 2 0 and third row 0 0 0. This is a given matrix. So we have to diagonalize the matrix A. To diagonalize the matrix A, first we need to find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of A. We find the eigenvalues using the characteristic equation, that is determinant A minus lambda I equal to 0. A minus lambda I, that is matrix A, it is a given matrix 1 6 1 1 2 0 0 0 3 minus lambda into I. I is identity matrix of order 3 because the given matrix is of order 3. So we take identity matrix as identity matrix of order 3, that is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Now we are getting A minus lambda I as first row 1 minus lambda 6 1, second row 1 2 minus lambda 0 and third row 0 0 3 minus lambda. Now we find determinant of A minus lambda I. Determinant of A minus lambda I is 1 minus lambda into 2 minus lambda into 3 minus lambda. Then minus 6 into 1 into 3 minus lambda plus 1 into 0, that will be 0 minus 0. So determinant A minus lambda I, that is 1 minus lambda into 6 minus 2 lambda minus 3 lambda plus lambda square, and this will be minus 18 plus 6 lambda. On simplifying this, we obtain 1 minus lambda into 6 minus 5 lambda plus lambda square minus 18 plus 6 lambda. That will be equal to minus lambda cube plus 6 lambda square minus 5 lambda minus 12. This is determinant of A minus lambda I. So we have the characteristic equation, that is determinant A minus lambda equal to 0. Using this characteristic equation, we write lambda cube minus 6 lambda square plus 5 lambda plus 12 equal to 0. On solving this, we can write 3 values for lambda. The values are minus 1, 3 and 4. So these are the eigenvalues of matrix A. The eigenvalues of matrix A are minus 1, 3 and 4. Next, we are finding the eigenvectors corresponding to these eigenvalues. In the first case, let us take eigenvalue lambda equal to minus 1. So we find the eigenvalue. We find the eigenvector for this eigenvalue. We write the augmented matrix as A minus lambda I is to 0. But since lambda equal to minus 1, the augmented matrix is A plus I is to 0. That is first row 2 6 1 0, second row 1 3 0 0 and third row 0 0 4 0. Then we are reducing it to echelon form using row operation. We can write the row operation for the second row to get the echelon form. The row operation is R2 is equal to 2 times R2 minus R1. Then it will be 2 6 1 0 0 0 minus 1 0 and the last row 0 0 4 0. So again we require row operation for the last row to get the echelon form. The row operation is R3 is equal to R3 plus 4R2. That is first row 2 6 1 0, second row 0 0 minus 1 0 and last row it is 0 0 0 0. Now we are writing equations as 2 times x1 plus 6 times x2 plus 1 into x3 equal to 0. So here we take eigenvector x as column vector x1, x2, x3. So we write the equation as 2x1 plus 6x2 plus x3 equal to 0. And the next equation is 0x1 plus 0x2 minus x3 equal to 0. That gives x3 equal to 0. So using x3 equal to 0 in the above equation, we obtain 2x1 equal to minus x3 minus 6x2, that will be minus 6x2. So we obtain x1 equal to minus 3x2. We write the equation for x1 in terms of x2 because x1 is a pivot variable since 2 is a pivot element. So x1 equal to minus 3x2. Now we write the eigenvector x as x1, x2, x3, where x1 is minus 3x2. So minus 3x2, x2, 0. That will be x2 into minus 3, 1, 0. So eigenvector corresponding to lambda equal to minus 1. That is minus 3, 1, 0. Now let us work out the second case. We take lambda equal to 3. For lambda equal to 3, we need to find the eigenvector now. So we start with the augmented matrix. The augmented matrix is A minus lambda is to 0. Since lambda equal to 3, we write the augmented matrix as A minus 3i 0. That is minus 2, 6, 1, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. So now we are reducing it to echelon form by writing row operation. We require row operation for the second row. The row operation is R2 is equal to 2 times R2 plus R1. So using this row operation, we are getting augmented matrix minus 2, 6, 1, 0, 0, 4, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now this is in echelon form. And here the pivot variables are minus 2 and 4. Pivot elements minus 2 and 4. So we take x1 and x2 as pivot variables. We write the equation as minus 2x1 plus 6x2 plus x3 equal to 0 and 4x2 plus x3 equal to 0. So we are writing equation for pivot variables, that is x1 and x2, in terms of free variable. Free variable is x3. So using this we write x2 is equal to minus 1 by 4 x3. Now we have minus 2x1 plus 6x2 plus x3 equal to 0. 2x1 equal to 6x2 plus x3. Substituting x2 value, it is 6 into minus 1 by 4 x3 plus x3, that is equal to minus 3 by 2 plus 1 x3. So x1 is minus 1 by 4 x3. So we have obtained pivot variables x1 equal to minus 1 by 4 x3 and x2 equal to minus 1 by 4 x3. Then we write the vector x is equal to x1, x2, x3, that is minus 1 by 4 x3 minus 1 by 4 x3, x3. That will be x3 into minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4, 1. Or we can also take the eigenvector corresponding to lambda equal to 3 as minus 1, minus 1, 4, because any non-zero multiple of this is a eigenvector for lambda equal to 3. Now let us consider the last case, that is lambda equal to 4. We take lambda equal to 4 and we find the vector which satisfy A minus lambda I into x equal to 0. Now we write the augmented matrix A minus lambda is to 0. Since lambda equal to 4, augmented matrix is A minus 4i 0. That is minus 3, 6, 1, 0, 1 minus 2, 0, 0, 0, 0 minus 1, 0. So in order to get echelon form, we require row operation for the second row. We write the row operation for the second row as R2 is equal to 3 times R2 plus R1. On using this row operation, we are getting augmented matrix as minus 3, 6, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0 minus 1, 0. So again we require row operation for the last row to obtain the echelon form. So we write the row operation as R3 is equal to R3 plus R2. Now it will be minus 3, 6, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So it is in echelon form, and here we can identify the pivot element minus 3 and 1. So pivot variables are x1 and x3. we write the equation for x1 and x3 in terms of free variable. So here after getting echelon form, we can write the equation as minus 3x1 plus 6x2 plus 1x3 equal to 0 and 0x1 plus 0x2 plus x3 equal to 0. That gives x3 equal to 0. And here we have minus 3x1 plus 6x2 plus x3 equal to 0, or we write 3x1 equal to 6x2 plus x3, that is equal to 6x2, or we write x1 equal to 2x2. Now we write eigenvector x is equal to x1, x2, x3, that is 2x2, x2, 0, or x2 into 2, 1, 0. So any non-zero multiple of this is a eigenvector for lambda equal to 4, or we can take eigenvector for lambda equal to 4 as column vector 2, 1, 0. Here we have obtained eigenvalues and eigenvectors for the given matrix. Now let us find the diagonalization of A. So we have the diagonalization of A, that is capital lambda equal to S inverse AS, where S is the eigen matrix. That means it is a matrix with the columns as eigenvectors. First column, it is eigenvector corresponding to first eigenvalue minus 3, 1, 0. Second column, it is second eigenvector, that is eigenvector corresponding to second eigenvalue minus 1, minus 1, 4. And similarly, third column, it is 2, 1, 0. Here we require S inverse. We have the formula S inverse is 1 by determinant S into adjoint S. First we find adjoint S. Adjoint S is transpose of cofactor S. But already we have studied how to find the cofactor of the matrix. The cofactor of S is first row minus 4, 0, 4, second row 8, 0, 12, and the last row is 0, last row 1, 5, 4. Now adjoint of S is minus 4, 8, 1, 0, 0, 5, 4, 12, 4. Then to find S inverse, we require determinant S. We find the determinant S by expanding this. Determinant S is minus 3 into 0 into minus 1, 1 into minus 4, 1 into 4, then minus of minus 1 into 1 into 0, minus 0 into 1, plus 2 into 1 into 4 minus 0 into minus 1. That is determinant S. So determinant S is 12 plus 8, that gives 20. Now we can write S inverse. S inverse is 1 by determinant S into adjoint S, that is 1 by 20 into minus 4, 8, 1, 0, 0, 5, 4, 12, 4. Here we require diagonalization. Diagonalization is capital lambda equal to S inverse AS, where S inverse is 1 by 20 into minus 4, 8, 1, 0, 0, 5, 4, 12, 4. A is a given matrix and S is a eigenvector matrix, that is this matrix. So we are substituting S inverse AS, and when we multiply this, we are getting capital lambda equal to minus 1, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, 4. So this is the diagonalization of the given matrix capital lambda. And we can observe that the diagonal entries are eigenvalues minus 1, 3, 4. So diagonalization is capital lambda equal to S inverse AS. We write the factors A, we can factorize A as A is equal to S capital lambda S inverse. And we need to find the power of the matrix. So we have to find A to the power A power 4. So we have the formula to find the power of the square matrix. So it is given by A power K equal to S lambda power K S inverse. Since we require A power 4 is S lambda power 4 S inverse, that is S into matrix S is eigen matrix minus 3, 1, minus 1, 2, 1, minus 1, 1, 0, 4, 0. Lambda power 4. Lambda power 4, that matrix is, this is lambda. So lambda power 4 is minus 1 power 4, 0, 0, 0, 3 power 4, 0, 0, 0, 4 power 4. Then S inverse. S inverse is this matrix into 1 by 20 into this. On multiplying this, we are getting a power 4 as 103, 306, 82, 51, 154, 31, 00, 81. So this is a to the power 4.